a little skinny. And Jason goes, is he hiding behind one of those trees?
I heard him.
Oh, yeah.
I heard him.
Let me just bring him out. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Dano?
The story on this tree is that you've been waiting for it. You wanted it. It's finally here. It's here in more varieties than we've ever done before. This is a slimline tree, and there is a difference between a pencil tree and a slimline tree. A slimline tree uses that same more slender silhouette, so it fits into corners where big, fat, fluffy trees would never fit. It allows that person who says, you know what, I just want to cut back a little bit on the effort of decorating.
Yeah, or I want a second tree and I don't have the space to put it.
This is the one that goes in the kitchen without moving half the furniture out.
Yeah, and it's lightweight and easy to put
And we've
together.
got choices. We've got white lights or multicolor. We've got flocked, or we have your beautiful green. But I want to stress, this is the only slimline tree that the folks at Bethlehem Lights are doing for the entire Christmas season. Already over 1,300 of them have been ordered. And we've got the perfect sizes. 5 foot.
5 foot, 6.5.
Yep.
And again, so if I'm showing you the flock tree and the multi, it's also available in the clear.
Right.
We
right.
just didn't want to put them all out
Yeah,
here
we
because
have 15 trees.
we'd
out
have
here.
16
How,
trees out
you know
here.
what? I've known you for years. You're one of my best friends. I've never asked you, how tall are you?
6'4".
You're 6'4"?
Yeah.
What's that like?
It depends on what I'm selling. Sometimes 6'4", sometimes 6'5", sometimes 6'3".
Depending upon the shoes.
Yeah.
Here's the standard 7.5 foot tall.
And this is measured from the floor to the top of the tree.
Yes.
And so again, this is in the multi, and it's a 7-color jewel tone multi, incandescent lights, also available in the clear.
Incandescent meaning real Christmas lights.
Yes.
Not LEDs. It's a Christmas tree, not a spaceship. But I got to tell you, that 9-footer is magnificent.
Where do you want to go? This way or this way?
The difference between a slimline tree and a pencil trees give you that slim silhouette.
They look like a
they're
pencil.
But they're sparse.
Right, and they look like the pencil. They don't have like
Yes.
dimension, or they don't have like the natural layers.
This is every bit as full, every bit as lush as what you've come to know and expect from Bethlehem Lights, but it's just a slimmer silhouette. Can I show them something?
Yeah.
Chad knows Christmas trees pretty darn well.
Right here, you want to do this?
So do I. I have probably sold more Christmas trees than anybody else on the planet.
I'm sure.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
This was a 7-year battle to be able to get it approved, to make it work. I have always wanted a plug at the top of my Christmas tree because I have an angel that was handed down to me from my parents that was brought over from Germany.
And it needed electricity.
Yes. So all these wonderful things about setting up a Christmas tree in just a matter of moments. I would still have to fish an extension cord up through the tree to get to the top.
Can I tell you one better?
Yeah.
Look at this. We added a metal tree topper.
A post.
A post at the
so
top.
that things don't lean over.
Because you're trying to take your star and
Yes.
put it, and it just droops, or now you're sticking it in the front. So we thought of everything.
And God bless America, okay? I'm gonna rant for a minute. The reason why it took 7 years for me to be able to get that approved and have Bethlehem Lights do it is because people were concerned some idiot would plug a microwave oven
Or their dryer.
into the top of a Christmas tree.
No lie. So we
That's
finally
true.
made it so that you couldn't, but we have it.
That 9 foot in the green without the flocking is the most limited. Let me give you a price breakdown on this. You will not find this tree at your local box store. You won't find it at the same place you buy drywall and screws. That 5 foot should be a $206 price tag, and we're under 150. The 6.5 foot should be closer to 300, and we're under 2. The 7.5 foot is a $371 value. We're at $249, and at $329, that's the best value if you've been looking for a slimline tree, because that's normally $486. If you've been looking, so many people have more than one tree today, but you have to move furniture out. You've got to make a corner accessible. With this tree, you don't move furniture unless there literally is a chair in the corner.
Right.
And the setup time on this slimline is the easiest and simplest of virtually any tree that we offer.
So actually, everything's new about Bethlehem Lights this year.
Yep.
Even the tree stand, it's a metal tree stand, comes with it. There's only one eye bolt,
Instead
not
of three.
And the reason why we do that, this is actually self-leveling, so it's not going to wobble anymore. All you do is you take your tree and you stick it straight in, drop it down.
There's a foot pedal.
There's a foot pedal. In
so
fact,
and it sticks out so that when you want to turn the tree on and off, you don't have to crawl under the tree to unplug the darn thing.
And so
the power is in this pole.
It is, and that's a patented technology only by Bethlehem Lights, because we use, again, real authentic incandescent lights.
Not LEDs.
Not LEDs.
And by the way, you notice that they all lit? If one of them does burn out,
the rest will stay lit.
Thank you.
Now, the only thing is one of them breaks, you have to replace. It's like broken.
Yeah.
You've got to replace it.
But you give
and we give you 50 extra replacement
50
bulbs.
extra bulbs. On this tree, 7.5 foot.
Yeah.
How many Christmas bulbs
There's
on it?
300 incandescent lights on here, and they look absolutely beautiful. And the nice thing about incandescent bulbs, just so you know, and because we brag about it all the time,
It's the way they throw light all the way around. Look at this.
They throw light backwards. They throw it down, sidewards. They're not one directional.
LEDs only throw it forward.
And it's perfect.
And they are a difference. And by the way, it's also the color temperature of the bulb. Because this is what we remember. The flocked, by the way, anybody who is 40 years of age or older, hello, is that you yet?
Yes.
Okay. We remember flocked trees where you would have flocking all over your home. Not anymore. And this is how many color jewel tones?
7 color jewel tone
Not
multi.
4,
Nope.
not 5.
And here's another thing. This is the heaviest part of the tree right here. Okay? It's 11 pounds. So if
a gallon of milk is 8.
Yeah, right. So just so you know, if you're just simply wanting to
that.
downsize, this is perfect. But the biggest reason, the reason why we've had so much success with this slim line is because it's jammed with tips. It's got beautiful foliage.
And
it has tons of lights.
And I love the way you do this particular tree. If you look closely, Mother Nature doesn't paint with just one palette. Notice how the interior is brown.
And look at this right here.
And the greenery on the exterior. And every one of these lights is strung by hand.
This is a long needle Scots pine.
Yes.
So you can see the long needles. It's made of nylon. You can see the brown center core. You can also see the lights, but you don't see the wires at all.
No.
And that's the difference between Bethlehem Lights and what's out in the marketplace.
Both have been popular, equally as popular. The flocked or the green. But I wouldn't wait on these. The most limited is that big 9 foot in the green. You will not be disappointed. This can be your primary tree without any exception. But if you've been talking about how, wouldn't it be great to have a tree in the dining room?
Oh, there's no room. I can't fit a tree in a dining room.
You can now.
You can now. By the way, talking about diameters.
Yep.
No matter if you get the 5 foot or the 9 foot, or the 6 and the 7.
Right.
It's between 2 and 3 feet in diameter. So that's as wide as you're going to get it.
And it's amazing. I mean, I still like a big fatty tree.
Oh yeah, for the main
in the
room.
Den,
yeah.
But I could never put a tree in my office. My office is tiny. I didn't have the room. But now I can.
Yeah, and so you just think of all the little nooks and crannies. I've always said you should have a Christmas tree in every room.
Okay.
I know that's not affordable for everybody, and I don't even have a Christmas tree in every room. But now this gives you the ability. You know what? I don't want to get one because it takes too long to set up. Well,
that
saw
setup
me.
time was less than a minute.
And it gets delivered to your front door. And by the way, Bethlehem Lights has a 5-year manufacturer's warranty.
Can I rant for a minute?
Yeah.
And this is advice whether you buy a Christmas tree from me or if you buy it here at QVC or anywhere else in the world. Never buy a Christmas tree that has a 1-year warranty. That is a manufacturer that just told you after this year it probably won't work again. Because your Christmas tree will reside in the box, in the basement or the attic or the shed for a longer period of time than it will in your living room. Most Christmas trees are up and on display for 1 month, just 1 month. So a 5-year warranty says that it's going to hold up to the heat of the attic, the coolness of the basement, et cetera, et cetera. I still have the very first Christmas tree you ever brought
From
to
Bethlehem.
QVC. How many years ago was that? 14?
No, it was 18.
18 years ago. I still have that tree. Now, last year, I had to replace 2 bulbs.
Wow. But the
And that
difference
was
is
17 years later. Yes, normally you'll spend more money for Bethlehem Lights quality, but you'll spend less money in the long run because you have commercial quality. And they not only last longer, they are a better looking tree in general. Jason, what did you say? My boss just got in my ear and told me that 9 foot, that may go this morning. That 9 foot in the green, in multi or in white, might completely sell out here 2 months before Christmas.
this is the only slimline Bethlehem Lights collection that we've brought in or are bringing in for the entire season.
And no offense, at home, you need to understand this. If they sell out this morning, there's no way I can get more back in before Christmas. So, let's set it up again. Oh, by the way, we have 1 minute.
Wait,
Can
1
you
minute?
set up 2 trees in 1 minute?
You gonna put me to test? I'm not even gonna try
This
hard.
is part of the fun of him being one of my best friends. One of us should sweat while they work. Not gonna be me.
And I'm not even gonna sweat. I'm gonna
Watch
tell you.
this.
All right.
So-
Section A.
And this is the 7.5 foot tree.
Section B. Drop it into
and
place.
as you look, notice how little of that flocking got anywhere.
Section C. How much
And
time do I have?
You're wearing dark pants.
How long did that take, Dan?
Not very long, less than 30 seconds.
Okay. Now we have 1.
And notice.
Hey, do you want to hit the foot tapper for me?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I should.
No, I don't want you to hit it
I-
because I want to set both trees up in under a minute. If that was the plan,
Oh yeah, you're well
I'm
into
going to do it.
Are you ready?
Yep, ready, go. Boom.
That took 40 seconds to set up 2
For
trees.
2 trees.
Yeah.
The longest part's going to be taking you out of the box.
The slimline trees afford you the opportunity to put them in areas where otherwise you couldn't put a tree. Love you, buddy. You're the
Thank
best.
you, Dan. You're the
Thank
man.
you, my
You too.
friend. Pricing wise, you can't beat my price. You will not find the slimline Incandescent Sonoma elsewhere at a better price tag from Bethlehem Lights. Enjoy. It's 2 months till Christmas. 2 months till Christmas. Now, by the way, I've been here, this is my 30th Christmas, and I can tell you from experience that shopping at QVC is the most convenient way to be able to get your